Welcome to the deep dive. So you've sent over some really interesting material, looks like an audio transcript from the Echonest Podcast.
That's right. It lays out some daily habits they propose for, well, cultivating abundance in 2025.
Okay, abundance. And our mission here, as always, is to dive into this source, cut through everything, and pull out the key stuff for you so you get a solid handle on it fast.
Exactly. This deep dive is really looking at the core idea from that transcript. This notion that consistent daily actions can actually shift your outlook.
Shift your outlook and maybe even attract more positive results. It touches on mindset, right?
Yeah, mindset, and maybe even, influencing outcomes through focused intention. Interesting stuff.
Okay, so we're exploring these daily routines. The source suggests they could lead to a more, abundant 2025. And the goal isn't just listing habits, is it? It's about figuring out what's useful, what's interesting, without getting lost in jargon.
Precisely. So where should we start? The first habit.
Yeah, let's start there. Habit 1. The morning gratitude practice. What did the transcript say about this one?
Okay, so it details starting your day before you even glance at your phone, importantly by actually writing down 3 specific things.
3 things you're grateful for.
Exactly. And the examples they gave were pretty simple, everyday things like being thankful for your health or just enjoying a cozy cup of coffee.
Right, that makes sense. Start the day appreciating things. But hang on, there was something else to it, another layer.
There was, yeah. It wasn't just about current gratitude.
Okay. What else?
So after you jot down those 3 things, the suggestion is to add 1 future gratitude.
A future gratitude, like something you want to happen.
Kind of, something you're looking forward to or aiming for. The example in the transcript was, I'm so grateful for the $5,000 coming in 2025.
Wow, specific.
Yeah, and the key thing, according to the source, isn't just writing it down. It's about really feeling the joy.
Feeling the joy now for something in the future.
Connecting with that positive emotion as if it's already happened.
Interesting. And this whole morning routine, how long does it take? The transcript mentioned it, didn't it?
It did, just a few minutes. They said about 3 to 4 minutes total.
Okay, pretty quick. And the claimed benefit. What's the thinking behind doing this?
Well, the main idea presented is that it shifts your mindset. You move, away from feeling like you're lacking something.
Towards appreciating what you have.
Exactly, towards plenty. And the source suggests this shift might make you more open to, unexpected good things happening.
Like what? Did they give an example?
Yeah, they mentioned something like getting a random refund out of the blue. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? If just shifting focus slightly changes how you perceive things.
It does. Oh, and wasn't there a little extra tip for this morning habit? A pro tip.
Ah, yes, the pro tip. The source suggested keeping a citrine crystal nearby.
Citrine. Why?
Apparently, it's associated with, and I quote, wealth vibes. So maybe like a physical reminder, a focal point to boost that intention.
Okay, wealth vibes. Got it. Let's move on to habit number 2 then. Midday abundance affirmations. This sounds like a quick pick-me-up.
That seems to be the idea, yeah. Around noon, maybe during a lunch break, the suggestion is to verbally state 3 specific affirmations.
Say them out loud.
Out loud, yes. And repeat each one 3 times.
Okay. And were these general positive thoughts or specific ones from the source?
No, very specific. The transcript listed them. Let me see. Here. First, I attract abundance effortlessly in 2025.
Effortlessly.
Second, money and opportunities flow to me now.
Now, that's direct.
And third, I am open to unlimited prosperity.
Right. So clearly focused on attracting positive financial and opportunity-based outcomes. But saying these out loud, where? Like, you mentioned a lunch break, but maybe not in the middle of the office canteen.
Right, probably not. The transcript actually suggests finding somewhere private. Your car was one suggestion, or even a bathroom stall.
Okay. Makes sense. Private space.
Yeah, the speaker in the audio clip mentioned doing it in their car, but they also acknowledged, not everyone's comfortable doing that.
Speaking affirmations out loud can feel a bit awkward for some people.
Totally. So they offered an alternative.
Good. What was it?
If you're shy about saying them or just prefer not to, the suggestion is simply to write them down instead.
Okay, writing them down. Does that supposedly have the same effect?
Well, the intended effect, whether spoken or written, seems to be the same. Reinforcing these beliefs, kind of rewiring your mind,
To expect abundance.
Yeah, to expect it, which the source suggests might then lead you to actually spot and grab new opportunities. They mention landing a new client as a possible outcome.
Interesting. So gratitude for reflecting, affirmations for like active programming. What's next? Habit 3.
Habit 3, evening abundance visualization. This sounds more like a wind-down activity.
Winding down with a positive focus for the end of the day.
Exactly. The idea is to spend maybe 3 or 4 minutes just before bed visualizing
Visualizing what specifically?
what an abundant life looks like, and more importantly, feels like to you. Really getting into the details, using your imagination, your senses.
Okay, like what kind of details? Did the transcript give examples?
It did. Like maybe picturing yourself actually seeing extra money they mentioned, checking a bank account with, say, $5,000 more in it.
Okay, very concrete.
Or visualizing yourself on that dream vacation. What do you see? Hear? How does it feel? The source really emphasized tapping into the emotions.
The excitement, the joy.
The fulfillment, yeah. The speaker in the audio even shared their own example, visualizing their side hustle really taking off.
So making it feel real in your mind. Any tips on doing this effectively?
The source recommended doing it when you're already feeling relaxed, maybe after a warm drink like tea.
Makes sense. Easier to focus when calm.
Right. And it also acknowledged that, your mind might wander off. That's normal.
So what do you do then?
Just gently bring your focus back to the visualization. No big deal.
Okay. And I think I remember something about linking this to another tool.
You do. The transcript suggested pairing the visualization with a vision board.
Ah, right. Like a collage.
Exactly. Physical or digital, doesn't matter. Pictures of things that represent abundance to you, cash, travel spots, whatever resonates.
And the benefits claimed for this evening practice.
2 main things, according to the source. First, it's thought to kind of prime your mind, make you more likely to notice and act on opportunities that match your vision, like a raise or a new side gig.
Okay. Priming for opportunity. What's the second?
The second claimed benefit is simply that it can have a calming effect, which is obviously pretty good right before you try to sleep.
Yeah, definitely. So putting it all together, these 3 habits, morning gratitude, midday affirmations, evening visualization, it sounds like a fairly compact routine.
It does. The source presents it as maybe 10 minutes total out of your day.
10 minutes for a sort of holistic approach. Morning reflection, midday intention, evening vision.
That seems to be the framing, yeah. Addressing your mindset throughout the day to cultivate this feeling, this expectation of abundance for 2025.
Okay, so just to recap that quickly for you, our listener, based on this Echonest Podcast transcript we dove into, the 3 proposed daily habits are 1, morning gratitude, write down 3 current plus 1 future gratitude, feeling the joy, takes maybe 3-4 minutes.
Right.
2, midday affirmations, say 3 specific ones out loud, 3 times each, maybe in your car, or write them down. Another couple of minutes.
Yep.
And 3, evening visualization, spend 3-4 minutes before bed vividly imagining your abundant life. Maybe looking at your vision board too.
That sums it up. A simple, structured 10-minute routine.
Which leads us to a final thought for you to maybe mull over.
Yeah, it makes you think, doesn't it? How could consistently doing small, intentional things like these, regardless of whether you fully buy into the law of attraction aspect mentioned in the source,
Right. Regardless of that.
how might these practices influence your general mindset, your outlook, how you perceive the opportunities that come up in your day-to-day life?
And maybe which of these particular habits, the gratitude, the affirmations, the visualization, which one resonates most with you right now? And why might that be?
Exactly. What does that resonance tell you about what you're focusing on, or maybe what you feel you need? Definitely some interesting food for thought there.